Hello everybody and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. I am Count Christo and this is the latest campaign that I'm going to do in Hearts of Iron 4. I apologise for my lengthy absence. If you didn't watch the... I'm just hitting my microphone, excuse me. I apologise for my lengthy absence and the absence of the Black Ice campaign. If you watch the very short Black Ice video that I will have uploaded just before this one, you will see why, unfortunately, the Black Ice campaign has to go on hold for now. So, here is what we're going to do instead. We're going to play... this is Waking the Tiger, of course. Glorious Waking the Tiger. I'm really looking forward to doing a proper YouTube campaign in this. Still haven't played nearly enough of this update, so excuse me if it takes me a little while to get used to some things. We are playing in the Ragnarök mod. And in case you don't know, the Ragnarök mod makes it so that at the beginning, I think, of 37, everyone in the whole world declares war on Germany. So we're going to play Germany, we're going to take on the whole world. Sounds fun. Ragnarök has built in support for certain major overhaul mods. If you have any active, go to the... No, we don't have any major mods active. Game balance when using Ragnarök is not guaranteed. Sure, skip. Okay, Ragnarök, 1937. If you do want to know the mods I have, by the way, I have a video on my channel called My Vanilla Plus Mod Setup. I'm just using those mods. Difficulty chosen effect only affects the amount of equipment received at the start of the game. Any war Germany gets involved in will start worldwide conflict early. Okay. Starting work on the first Vienna Award or first Ljubljana Award. Ljubljana, whatever. Award focuses will also start the war early. Playing with historical AI focuses turned on is strongly recommended. Okay, I haven't done that. We're going to have to go back and do that. But let's work out these. I haven't done anything else in game, so it's fine. It'll take me a second. Toppling Hitler and forming Imperial Germany is not advised. It's untrue and test with crash. Alright, well, let's do that. To make the war more enjoyable for both sides, we don't want to make it more enjoyable for them than the enemy. The combat width available during battles has been drastically increased. Oh, Jesus. Forts can be built. Well, yes. I guess they couldn't in a previous version. Only puppets of Germany will stay loyal once the conflict begins. Okay. Do we take normal difficulty? Get a bunch of free stuff. And we get substandard building materials, which gives us faster land fort construction speed. How does that make any sense? And we start with Military Police 1. Why would you want that? Field, Hospital, and Delay. You complete the 4-year plan. West Wall, Ataki, Reichsautobahn, Coal Liquidation, Herman, Yugoslavia. Austria, Czechoslovakia, and Yugoslavia. Complete industrial focuses. Challenging. Okay, the only differences here are the amount of equipment you get. Well, obviously brutal. But, as that thing said, we're just going to quickly quit out. Pardon me for having to do this, but it's very quick. Take very quick, my lord. It won't take very long, is what I mean to convey. Alright, Germany. Select. Historical. We're on regular. I haven't buffed anyone. I don't know how hard this will be. I've never watched anyone play this mod or played it before, so we'll see. Skip. Brutal. So let's go and have a look at what focuses we actually got. 4-year plan. Nice. West Wall. Very good. We may want to do Ostwall once we get over there, but we'll see. Haven't got the infrastructure construction speed. That could be nice. Got Reichsautobahn. That's very good. This is tempting focus. Okay, doing Rhineland doesn't do it, and doing Anschluss doesn't do it, right? Because it said first Vienna Award. You can't do this or this, but these ones it looks like we can do. We probably do want to rush Anschluss. Would be my guess. This is going to be the campaign where I really come to terms with how war support and stuff works. Hopefully, it's a defensive war, so we get a buff on war support. We're not going to oppose Hitler. Excuse me, coughing, by the way. Not feeling on top of the world, but I'll attempt to use the mute key so that you get minimal effect from that. So it gave us a free army doctrine. We start with all our focus slots. Why do we have 5 focus slots? Can we have 6 then? Looks like we can. Nice. It gives us a bonus focus slot. I must have missed that in the startup text. Also gives us 150 political power, which comes from... What did that come from? Could have just been free, of course. Maybe it's the 4-year plan. I don't think it shows political power gain after you've taken a focus. Okay, right. We have MIFO bills, which obviously we're going to extend. MIFO bills, in case you don't know, give you a 20% reduction on consumer goods. It's wildly powerful. I don't only expect it to be nerfed, I'm going to counsel it to be nerfed. But for now, we're going to revel in it. In terms of advisors, I think getting a military, like our high command, kitted out really early seems very advisable. We have 1 year. 1 year, 365 days. That means with a focus, let me just get up a calculator here. Calc. So I should do this. I have 2 screens now. I'm going to permanently have a calculator on one of my screens. Alright. We have 365 days. We're gaining 1.3 political power a day. We have 474 political power plus this. Plus 152. We've got 626 political power to play with. That means with 150 spends, we can do 4 150 spends before the war starts. Which means we're going to want infantry expert, army regrouping. Interception could be good. There's going to be a lot of planes coming at us. But, you know, I would like to build some more mill factories as well. Can't go to war economy because we need a bit more war support. I wonder how we could get some more war support. We could... How's political parties? Yeah, we'd like to get rid of some of these Democrats and communists in order to... region-wide industrial integration. I haven't seen this. Is this Germany exclusive? Any state has not received next to building stock from infrastructure fully controlled by the German Reich, owned by the German Reich. So you just gain... When you have maxed out infrastructure, you can gain research, building slots for political power. Good to know. Tungsten mines and chromium mines could well be useful later, considering we're not going to be able to trade with many people. That's not worth 150 for now. These... Gaining stability... I've done the maths. I believe these gain you 2% stability each. Being in a defensive war should bump our stability. Although being at war gives you a debuff, so maybe it's a wash. I'm not certain. As you can tell, I haven't played with this this DLC and patch nearly as much as I would have liked to. So this series is going to be a lot of learning. It's not going to be 50% world tension anytime soon. I don't think that's worth it. I think our stability is okay. Yeah, no, don't want to lose war support. I'm tempted by these. We might do both of these. Kill some communism support. What is that? Daily communism support minus 0.5 for how long? Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. For 120 days. So what is that? I don't need the calculator for that. That's 60. That's 0.60 less communism support. Is that right? That seems like nothing. Is it 0.5 reduction? What is it? 0.05 reduction per day, right? Yeah, 0.05. Oh, yeah, we lose stability to do this. Yeah, no, it's not. Oh, no, we don't. We gain stability because of the weekly stability. Right. 0.05 times 120. That's 6, apparently. I'm an idiot. I don't know how I got that maths wrong. So we lose 6% communism support and 6% democratic support, and we gain some stability. You know what? Let's do anti-communism, anti-democratic raids right out of the gate. Let's get these dropping. That'll raise our stability, firstly because it just gives you stability over time, the 0.7. And also it's going to give us stability because ruling party popularity affects stability. Research, I think it's going to be fairly standard. We're still going to need all the production and the research time, but I think we should also rush this. Oh, we're using NATO symbols right now. How do I feel about that? We might use NATO symbols. I don't think YouTube likes NATO symbols. No. Okay, let's not use NATO symbols. Let me know in the comments if you... in fact, let's do this more empirically. I'm going to put a straw poll in the description of this video for NATO symbols versus non-NATO symbols. I'm curious. I imagine you're not going to want me to use NATO symbols. But I would, I value your input. Alright, we don't need cav division. Should we keep light panzer divisions? Probably, actually. I very rarely keep these divisions because they're pretty bad. But... I think maybe can we afford to not use 720 light tanks? I'm not sure we can. So yeah, we definitely want to research this right out of the gate. Not right out of the gate, we just need to finish it before the year ends. Yes, that's more sensible. Got a bunch of bonuses for those, that's nice. We are probably going to want these, but not quite yet. Of course we want mechanical engineering. Doctrine? Doctrine is tempting. The reinforce rate's good. Yeah, reinforce rate's invaluable because we will be able to have radio by the end of the year. But I still... so maybe the reinforce rate isn't as good. Of course, we're not going to be able to do our Soviet treaty, get our Panzer IIIs early. I don't think we're going to use many special forces for now, anyway. Yeah, Give me elastic defense. And give me maybe more battlefield support, but nah, no, their planes are going to block out the sun, I suspect. Into artillery. So with the nerf to soft attack, oh, that's interesting. With the nerf to soft attack, I believe line artillery is a lot worse than it used to be. Yeah, I can feel that's a lower base increase. So we may not use much line artillery. Just go heavier on tanks. So I guess we might want to invent some Panzer II variants. Like some anti-personnel panzers. Could be really nice. Yeah, let's do it. Let's build a nice panzer division with some anti-personnel panzers. And not build much artillery. And thereby cancel it out that way. So I have a new meta when it comes to using the production screen. And I'm so pleased with it. I'm going to set it up right away. I like numbers. I am less of a graphically inclined gentleman. So, here's how I run my production screen. Just looks like this. And, yeah, we don't care about boats. We're not going to win the naval war. Are we going to produce any boats? I guess we might as well. Where possible, like, finish producing these ones. So, the way I'm going to assign factories to different things is I'm going to just iterate this number. When I want more factories on something, I just iterate this number, and I don't have to click in the box. I don't have to worry about any of that. All you have to do is click like this, and it's so beautiful. We don't want tank bombers. We don't want a single tank bomber. Some fighters, I think, are going to be essential. We just start building some synthetic refineries, like, right now. Because as soon as the war starts, we're not going to have any. Right, let's just finish up production, then we're going to decide where we're going to hold. And, it might be that we have to go NC strats. We'll see. We'll see. We are going to need a little bit more artillery. I think. Yeah, pounding out those panzers. I think it's good. We're going to need a bit more support equipment too. We're going to need a lot of infantry equipment. Because we're going to build some infantry equipment heavy divisions. Let's go with this for now. 6... Army innovations is undeniably great. Anschluss we can't do right now, so there's not a huge amount of point doing Rhineland. We do get political power, but I'd love the research slot. This requires all of the following, right? No, just one of the following. Rubber is not the concern. Rubber is a concern, but rubber is not the concern. Oil is the concern. 6 military factories. Where are they? Holstein, where's Rems? Remind me where Rems is. Alright, relatively defensible. Well, not really. We'll see. I don't know how scared I should be. I don't know how tough this is. We'll see. I'm so tempted by the by all these factories, and then straight to research slot. Let's do Rhineland first. Let's get the political power. I think that's wise. Now, what do we build? There's definitely a case for forts. No doubt about it. How do I have forts in the demilitarized zone? I thought that focus didn't give you forts here. Maybe they changed that. Where do we hold? We have the 29 divisions. Maybe we start. We're on partial, aren't we? Yes, we can build mills right out the gate. Oh yeah, we have a. Wait, -7. Did they debuff landforts, or is that the mod? We have a serious boost to building these things. Yeah, 60% boost. Build them in 6 days. Let's start with mill factories. Give me Brandenburg, give me Hanover, give me Thuringen. We're definitely going to try and hold this area. I'm hoping we don't have to go full NSEEG strats. In case you haven't seen my NSEEG video, by the way, NSEEG strats are this. You hold here to here, and then you hold here. And nothing else. And that will be real tough if that's what we have to do. But I'm hoping not. So let's take a moment here. This is like the final fallback. If we go behind, if we have to fall back to something smaller than this, we've lost. Ideally, you hold this like that. Hang on. What am I doing here? I can't see the freaking squares. Yeah. There we go. There. That's the worst case. Hopefully, the other options here. And then you can hold here, or you can do the more aggressive here. Now this has a strength and weaknesses to each of these. Obviously you're holding substantially more tiles here, and it's behind a smaller river. But you get to keep Hanover, Thuringen, and Sachsen, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, all under your control. Worth noting, of course, we're going to have to hold here as well. I think an early push against Denmark is a no-brainer, and then we can just hold Copenhagen. That also allows us to cut off the Danish belts. Not that much, a huge amount, because they can send troops in here, across here, like the Allies were planning for the Winter War. Yeah, so I think an early offensive against Denmark is an advisable strategy. I doubt we'll be able to kill them as fast as the Germans did historically, but, you know, give it a go. Of course, the next expansion from here is fairly intuitive. It would be something like this. You go along the actual front line. You hold the Rhine. You hold here. And then, if we can get Anschluss done, you hold the mountains. And then the river, then Gors, hills, city. We can get Czechoslovakia, can't we? I wonder if we can rush Czechoslovakia, because this is okay. It does have a couple of plains provinces in it. Just one, I think, here. Is this plains or woods? Yeah, this is plains. So it has 2 plains provinces, but it's a nice shape. So we might try this, but I don't think we can get we haven't got the focus time or the manpower in the field to do this. So it's fairly obvious what we should train. It's these, and it's lots of them. Let's see how many of these we can get out in time. For now, everybody can go sit in Berlin. We'll worry about actually where we're to put them in a moment. No tungsten for us. We would like to import some oil, and we would like to import it from the United States because they have the Great Depression and hence get less bang for their buck out of civ factories. Duchies, Indies don't matter. Okay. So generals, cool new general system. Hooray! We'll think about that a bit more when either we start lining up our men or we max command power, or whichever comes first. Let's mass up the ships. We might see if we can hold naval supremacy in the Baltic. We might well. That would be very valuable. It would help us avoid having to garrison things if we were very confident. We might do some non-garrison strats. You know, don't garrison Rostock. Garrison all the tiles adjacent to Rostock. They land, you kill them. They land, you kill them. Can work pretty well. Luring them in. I'm hoping we can hold this outermost layer. So, we need, man, quite a lot more divisions than this. We have some army experience. Let's grow this division straight up to 20. Like so. Oh, and prioritize deployment. We need to get these guys out. Well, no. Prioritize reinforcement. We might as well these guys up. It's going to make them all no longer regulars. That's okay. Speed 5. Let's score. Just close Discord so we can run it faster. The game, that is, not Discord. Why, though? Oh, because of ships. That's fine. I'm not spending civ factories importing for ships, he says, as he is currently doing so. 2 less oil from you, please. There we go. No? But it said 14. Colour me confused. There we go. What? Oh, no, that does make sense. That does make sense. I'm just being an idiot. Okay. Do we want to do only fighters rather than CAS? Yes, I think we do, but we don't want to waste this 100%, well, 50%, but maxed production efficiency line. I think we're balanced well on production at the moment. Free mill factories. It's gonna be, the biggest deficit's gonna be infantry, isn't it? 150 days. 170. Alright. 2 more on this, and then give me a bunch more on this. So we are going to try and hold this area, we know that much. We might want to bump infrastructure at some point in some of these northern states, because supply might become an issue if you have to fall back all the way here. Alright, there's the standard Kampf 124 Wespe? I don't know. The Panzer II SPA, which stands for self-propelled propelled artillery, in case you're not aware. Now, do we want to put flak panzers? I don't think we do. I don't think the enemy CAS is going to be as threatening that we're going to need that. Let's go get some of this. Decisions available. We can ban communism, which kills our stability. I think it's not worth it. I think anti-communist raids are sufficient. We do get rid of all of their popularity. No, I'm happy with the raids for now. We don't need tungsten or that. Yeah, okay, I think I'm happy with the situation. We're not going to be able to get... Maybe another early offensive. Maybe if we can capitulate Czechoslovakia and Austria. But I'd really like to Anschluss Austria, but I don't know if it's doable. There goes the Spanish Civil War. Should we send people to the Spanish Civil War? I can't see a reason not to. Just to train up some panzers, train up some generals. We can send 2, I believe, because I deleted someone. Yeah, no, right, I deleted a division, so we can't send any. Alright, rush deploy one of these trashy divisions. Good sir. Have some volunteers. No? We're allowed to send 3. Fair enough. Good sir. Volunteers. They accept. Glorious. I think it's a no-brainer. Get some army experience. Train up a general a bit. Seems entirely reasonable to me. Let's see how many... oh, right, yeah. Mounted brigade. If you could switch to an infantry brigade. Let's see how well we can hold the fronts that I've set up as the second last resort right now. 1 per tile. With good enough forts, that's probably enough. God, time is running out faster than I would like. We've sent the volunteer division now, so you can get deleted. Okay, the guys arrived. Let's slow it down. Requires 550,000. Thing is there a point Anschlussing? If we're gonna not be able to take out Czechoslovakia, well, it would let us it would let us pincer in here. Yeah. 550,000. We're almost there. We are really almost there. If we can actually get all these guys deployed, of course. Which, you know, is not a foregone conclusion. Can't get war economy yet. Could go free trade. Probably not a good idea. I think we'll stay unlimited, because we're going to be so limited in our ability to trade with people. No pun intended. Not that there was really a pun. More of a repetition. War industrialist. Or silent workhorse. Long term, there's lots of decisions in this game now. Let's go with the silent workhorse. Maybe that's too much of a long play, where the threat is front-loaded. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Alright. 6 military factories, 6 civ factories, and then a research slot. Does this require us to be at peace? No. None of this requires us to be at peace. Let's get the civs then. Long play. Long play in a short campaign. Or rather, a front-loaded difficulty campaign. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Could be a bad idea. Alright, Air Force. If you would all kindly marshal. Right. Our Spanish volunteers. Hello, Spanish volunteers. You're going to be under... So who's our best? I think Rommel's the best to start with. His logistics isn't spectacular. But yeah, I think it's Rommel. And we're going to give him Field Marshal. I think Rundstedt. Well, more defense on Walter. I think attack is more important than defense, though. And he's got that extra planning, which is nice. Ah, and Walter's cautious. No. It's all about Rundstedt, then. Alright, well, Rommel. Let's go fight in some green open pastures. My lord, the communists are really beating the hell out of the nationalists this one. It's good to see if we can counter their offensive near Madrid. Oh, right, yeah, you can send... What happened in the end with the volunteer air wing things where you could control them? Did we not implement that? We might have not implemented that. You can see I haven't played nearly enough of this this update. Basic machine tools. Of course, we will go concentrated because we know how maths works now. Took me a while, but I do now. If we weren't taking Austria, I guess we'd fall here. But I really want to keep Munich. It's a nice place. Yeah, factory count-wise. No idea how it is in real life. Could be very nice. I'm not trying to insult you if you're from Munich. What I should really do is assign my men to the outer front line just to see how many more we need to actually cover it. Excuse me a second. Oh, pardon me. Sneezing a bit. Right. So, let's see what we can do down here. We're just going to grind, really. Just push in against people. I don't have any particular desire to win the war on behalf of the Nationalists. I think the Nationalists would declare war on us anyway. So, we're just going to grind. Right, so there's these cool new... these new features. We can use Last Stand, which means you take no orc damage, but you take more strength damage, and you lose war support if you get damaged too badly. And you cannot retreat. And you get more defense. Defense green 20%, I assume means, you know, plus 20% defense, not set to doing defense. Such 20% defense, that is. Right, and you can do a staff office plan. It's 400% flying speed, which is kind of absurd. He's offensive and defensive. That's interesting. Those are mutually exclusive. Cool. Guerrilla fighter, more entrenchment speed. I don't think that's what we're after. Faster movement on land does seem nice. We'd like him to get organizer, so because logistics wizard is really nice. But I think we'll let we'll let the traits develop organically for now. And as I keep playing more and more of this DLC, I'll learn the ways to do it. On the patch I'm currently running, I think we've already implemented this. Oh, this might only be in the beta branch, actually. I'm not certain. But how convincingly you win a battle affects how much XP your general gains. So I am still going to go for overruns, even if I'm not interested really in winning this war. Let's see. Owen Rommel. No, that's what I wanted to see. This one. Owen Rommel, he needs 150 experience. 1,500 experience. So when he overruns this, let's see if he gets a bunch. And I'll be able to tell whether or not we have had that implemented. Okay, there's the overrun. Oh, Rommel. A 0 experience. Okay. Maybe you don't get experience when you're commanding volunteers. Oh, some Soviets. Let's see what we can do to give them some problems. Soviet Mountaineers, they sent their best division. The Soviet starting Mountaineer division is... why are there no... Oh, right, I turned it off to take a screenshot the other day. 3D units. Yeah, it looks normal, doesn't it? That was confusing the heck out of me. Push in there. So why is Rommel not gaining any experience? There we go, 1%. Cool. I'm sorry, I keep hitting that. I have my mic in a new position, which is why I hope, at least, I sound better than normal. But, are you walking that way? No. Unfortunately, it does have this unintended side effect, though. While I'm getting used to it, I may accidentally hit my microphone every now and again. Let's withdraw. We're, oh, right, yeah, you can't instant withdraw anymore. We're not, we're tanks. We're not built to defend. We are attackers. Let's just give a big battle plan. So they're always on it. It's already April. It might be time to start thinking about building forts and where we should build them. I could rush deploy a bunch of men to try and get towards Anschluss. It would be really good if we could get Anschluss because we get cores. Manpower's going to be an issue. I don't know. I don't know. New thing. We need to start thinking about getting the infantry experts and the regrouping guy, I think. So anything else I want to add in here? I'd love field hospitals and potentially recons, but right now, with a support deficit, I think it is low on the list of priorities. Infantry equipment is overtaking support, so we will add in some more support production. Right, and I would like some of these self-propelled artillery. Right, and you can just drag. Hey! So cool. I love it. Right, the Panzer divisions. How much spare Panzers do we have? 200. Give me a light tank. Give me a motorized. We've got spare motorized, if we do. Give me a self-propelled. They're a bit... They're annoying, the 30 width. How's this? That's like a good 20 width to me. Can we afford this right now? I mean, obviously we can't on the self-propelled, but we can on the motorized, we can on the... I didn't actually add in any tanks, did I? Yeah, let's do that. Tank's going to be a bit under strength while we produce some self-propelled. That's fine. Give me a self-propelled factory right away, actually. What's the ratio self-propelled to panzers in this? Like 3 to 1? Maybe 4 to 1? And how much more expensive are self-propelled, if they indeed are? They're exactly the same cost. So, we need about 1/4 as many factories on self-propelled, I think. Slightly overdo it, because the, of course, the production efficiency is going to start utter garbage. Concentrated industry and all that. This is going to cost some oil, but that's fine, because right now, right, we need to build some synthetic refineries. Yeah, let's reduce this. Give me a synth refinery, please. Put it here. We are going to need some serious synth refineries. We're currently importing 16 oil and 8 rubber. Yep. We might need to do this right now. We do have a 75% bonus, which is really nice. I'm going to do it right away. As soon as the war starts, oil's going to be such a pain if you want to use tanks, and we do want to use tanks. We need radio before the war starts. Much as I'd love to do electrical mechanical engineering. Is that what it's called? It's just mechanical computing. It's mechanical computing, that's right. Yeah. You guys keep pushing in. Not across a river. What are you doing? Exactly what I told them, but, you know, we're moving on. We're not using Space Marines. My usual kind of anti-exploit rules do apply for now. If it turns out the scenario is impossible, then, you know, I'll change them. These are my principles. If you don't like them, I have others. But for now, this seems good. Okay, well, this concludes episode 1. In the next episode, I suspect war will break out. But until then, thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.